The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Romero will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Country Breakfast Catfish. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Catfish is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Line to the right side. Capel is there to put it away for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive.
Now batting, Country Breakfast Catfish. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that you still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Here's the 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hankins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Reading leads it. 1. Now at the plate, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
1-1-1.
Ball to short. He's got it. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one. At the plate, Bobby Bradley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hold on the ground is short. To his right. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. Ready for another shot now. Country Breakfast Catfish. He flew out in his last at-bat. A little roller toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ball. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 4. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The ground to second base. This could be two. The second relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Luke Eubanks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Luke Eubanks.
Digging in once again, Country Breakfast Catfish. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Number 70 has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in, number 33 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And that's the second out. Ready once again, Country Breakfast Catfish. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the 9th.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Line drive to left. Hankins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 33. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. As it's off his glove.
2-2-2.
And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a premium. That's
settling in now, Country Breakfast Catfish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Rubber Ducks secured their 10th victory of the season. Number 63 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Herschel Rodriguez is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jose Taveras will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Batting fourth.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Connor Capel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Into the box, Country Breakfast Catfish. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Country Breakfast Catfish.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Throw into second, the tag, and he is out at second. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to...
Coming to the plate now, Mike Rivera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1 on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive.
At the plate, Connor Capel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Connor Capel.
The 1-1 home. Full play ball to second. 4. He's got it. There's. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. So stepping in, Country Breakfast Catfish. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rubber Ducks lead. Striding in, Castro. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 2-2. On the ground is short. Could be. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Bradley.
Bobby Bradley.
The 0-1. To short. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Country Breakfast Catfish. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Pulled toward right center field. Paulino, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Into the box now, number 23. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. So 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Not too many more shots left. In now, Country Breakfast Catfish. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Akron Rubber Ducks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 48 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Vikings, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error.
Coach clues.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Trey Ball, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go.
Stepping into the box, number 20. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home. Now at the plate, number 21. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Catfish takes it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Country Breakfast Catfish. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Three and 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second. Leading off the inning, Country Breakfast Catfish, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in, Country Breakfast Catfish. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bounced to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in now, number 23, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Matheny at second with 2 down. The ground out to short. Catfish. Up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Country Breakfast Catfish. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tate Matheny, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Matheny.
Hit back up the middle. Catfish cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Number 38 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Pedro Beato records the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this season. game's future stars are on display as minor. So stepping in, Country Breakfast Catfish, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Country Breakfast Catfish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, Jay Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Catfish leads off second with nobody out. Pop straight up. Thompson will do this himself, and that's the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Walden goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up.
Stepping up now, number 49. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, number 49.
Pitcher up the middle. Catfish. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup. Standing in, Country Breakfast Catfish. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Chavis. He singled his last time up.
Michael Chavis.
From the belt, the pitch. Good to the right. Reined in. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Ready now, Country Breakfast Catfish. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball...
Striding in once again, Country Breakfast Catfish. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So coming to the plate, number 20. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
1
to short.
1.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Marco Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ground to the right side. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Country Breakfast Catfish. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So digging in now, Jay Hernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's running. Hits this one hard the other way. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-4 the outcome today. The Portland Sea Dogs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 62 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Chandler Shepard hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show. Stepping into the box, Country Breakfast Catfish. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch.
Country Breakfast
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower.
Now to the plate, Country Breakfast Catfish. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. To first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now in the box, number 21. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 4 runs on just 3. Standing in, number 16. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this. If he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Country Breakfast Catfish. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Matheny. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So striding in, number 49. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 49.
Short. Scooped up on the back. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Into the box now, Country Breakfast Catfish. He flew out in his last at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Tovar is right there. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan. Stepping in, number 23. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. And the Sea Dog stepping into the box, Country Breakfast Catfish.
Country Breakfast Catfish.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 6-3 the final score today. The Sea Dogs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number